highly matched, matchup here. You kind of had this one circled as one, that's going to be should be a good one. Both teams really needed to stay towards the top of the conference. The Musketeers come in with a 14-2 record, as the Panthers come in with a 12-6 record. Winners of their last six, and the Musketeers winners of their last four. Musketeers coming off a 44-40 win last Wednesday night over at Henryville. The Corydon Panthers are coming off a win over Austin 89-71. We'll get right into this before we talk about some other things that we need to announce. But Shane, what's your thoughts on this ball game tonight?
Well, I believe it's going to be a high-scoring game. Corydon's really put up some numbers here lately as far as, the total points. So, and I think it's going to be a welcoming kind of game for us because it seems like the last 3 or 4 games we've played teams that really tried to slow us down and not getting that kind of a running game with us. So, and, we want to take advantage of our, fast break and chances and stuff off rebounds and stuff. So I think, I think it's a welcome game for us because, we like to push the ball off the board.
Yeah, I don't think there's no need for a shot clock in this game tonight because I don't think either team's going to have any issue getting the basketball up and getting shots up. This one might be the first one to 75 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Corydon right here I'm looking at, they, played Clarksville, had 86 points. Salem had 76. Brownstown, they had 92. Austin, their last game, they had 89. So they've been putting up some big numbers here lately.
Yeah. So looking at the conference here, both these teams near the top of the conference. The Musketeers sitting at 3-2 and Corydon sitting at 4-2. A pivotal game for both of them as it'll keep them. The winner will stay within a game of North Harrison and Brownstown. And I believe North Harrison is done playing conference games, I believe. So looking here, they have one conference game, I believe, left. No, they have played all conference games. So, they're sitting at the top of the conference. They're at the Catbird seat at 7-1, and that's a ball game you look back and feel like the Musketeers should have won right there. But it's going to be a busy week for these boys as we turn around and we'll play Tuesday and then Friday, Saturday next week, and then Tuesday, Friday as you go into postseason. And with 5 games remaining, you got Brownstown you still got to play, and then Salem. So we got 2 more conference games after this. And, if we can come away and win those and finish the conference at 6-2, I think you got to be pretty pleased to be a game behind at North Harrison that wins conference. But
yeah, definitely.
Looking at these two, John Harrell has a prediction, and I think he's low on this. He says 58-57 Corydon as a winner tonight. So, I think that's a little low, but and we've struggled of late. And you mentioned it, Shane. Talking about teams slowing it down against us, we've had trouble trying to speed them up.
Right. Well, I feel like we play well when we're pushing the ball off the floor and kind of getting the rhythm and getting shots up, especially getting Kate, involved in the game and Cherry. I believe it's going to be an up-tempo game. I think Corydon, especially looking at what they put up on the board here the last, 4 or 5 games, they're going to want to push the ball, and I believe they got some good shooters. And, they're going to, look for the 3 and, push the ball off the floor and try to take it. We need to try to take advantage of our size. So with Jacob and go down to him and work from inside out. So it's going to be an interesting game tonight, up tempo, and be fun to watch. So
you good?
I'm good.
Well, we had a little technical difficulty over here as a camera fell, and I was making sure my son didn't knock it over. But, talk a little bit, Shane, we got a busy weekend. Hopefully tomorrow, Lady Musketeers winning 4 straight sectionals Tuesday night. down at Crawford County in the sectional 46, coming away with a win over Austin down there. Congratulations to them, and they'll be back over at Crawford tomorrow morning in the first game of the regional at 10 o'clock, as they will play Forest Park, who comes in at 22-3. Probably the favorite to win a regional over there. They'll have their hands full.
Yep.
I know I've talked to, you told me, I talked to Wes, and you guys have, said, you've watched a little bit of game on Forest Park, and, you think we got an opportunity to win, and that's, I think, with our defense, if we come out with the same intensity that we've had to, last week during sectional, a lot of teams don't see man-to-man like we play, and I think that really gives us a benefit, and we'll see what goes on there, but, want everybody, if you can, get out over to Crawford County. There'll be tickets at the door. Excuse me. $8 for one game session or $10 for both games, so both sessions. So if you can't make it out, it'll be Wes, Shane, and myself. We'll have the broadcast over there, and we'll be on 97.9 and 12:20 a.m. tomorrow. Thanks to WSLM for doing that and bringing that. Also, we're right around the corner for boys sectional draw, Shane. Yep. That'll be next Sunday. WSLM will have that broadcast as well. I'm sure it'll be on TV as well, but WSLM will broadcast that. So, listen to that and find out who the Musketeers are fortunate enough to draw and, got a long drive to go play sectional.
Yep.
So
good ways down there.
Musketeers will be down at Tell City. So it's a 5-team sectional, so it'll be one game on Tuesday and then 2 Friday night and then the championship on Saturday. So, back to this game, Shane, what's some of your keys to this game, tonight that the Musketeers have to do to win this ball game?
Well, I think it's going to start on the defensive end tonight. Corydon likes to shoot a lot of threes. I heard, they've been shooting the ball really well here lately, so I feel like our defense is going to have to show up tonight and play pretty well to kind of shut that down. I know they got a big guy inside that's pretty decent here, and he's not real big. Of course, he's not the size of Cherry, but he's he's a bigger guy and can push his way around down low. But he kind of works inside. I heard he's pretty good as far as he's got good footwork and he's got good moves inside. So Jacob's trying to play good defense, but they like to go inside to him and then kick it out for three. So I think, defensively that's going to be key for us coming out tonight.
And then I'm assuming you're talking about the Vaughn boy, and his younger sister's a freshman on that, Corydon girls team. And, she's a heck of a player, and she's done a lot of good things as a freshman and was a big part of that group that got to the sectional finals and unfortunately, got beat by Silver Creek this past week. But as we're winding down warm-ups here, getting ready to have the national anthem and the starting lineups, we'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors and be back to bring you the starting lineups and get the call on this game. As once again, this is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana, bringing you Musketeer basketball.
This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen Moore over at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. We're going into February, and us here at John Jones have some sweetheart deals for you as customers. We've got over 75 trucks on the lot between our auto groups, as well as many more new vehicles coming in from Chevrolet, Buick, and Cadillac. Also, feel free to check out our Chrysler inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com, where you can find several Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Fiat, among other models along our pre-owned category. Or give us a call at 877-473-5546.
At John Jones CM City, you see so many, so they take so little. This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen Hoare over at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Are you tired of winter? Well, we've got deals to warm you up. They are smoking. So come check out our inventory online. We've got over 630 used cars available between our auto groups. You can find all of that inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com or give us a call at 877-473-5546.
At John Jones GM City, you see so many, so they pay so little.
Commissioner Neidig, can I have a quick word? Of course, Governor. What can I do for you? Well, I just want to say thank you. For what, sir? For your service. Well, Governor, you're welcome. And you know that I'm incredibly passionate about what we do at the IHSAA. Oh, I do, and I share your passion. Without the IHSAA, we'd be without something incredibly important to our state's culture and to me, the boys and girls basketball state tournaments. Without Hoosier Hysteria, Indiana just wouldn't be Indiana, would it? You're absolutely right, it wouldn't. And after all these years, I still can't seem to prepare myself for the excitement of the tournament. Governor, the only way you can prepare for Hoosier Hysteria is by getting your ticket. Oh, you know I'll be the first in line. Nobody does basketball like Indiana. This is high school basketball. This is Indiana. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Carrie, you know how we like to say that high school sports are the purest form of amateur sports?
Pure spirit, pure sport. That's Indiana High School Athletics.
Well, I learned something the other day that further proves that.
I'm interested. Tell me more, Chris.
Well, we all know what amateur means, but do you know the root of its meaning? It means for the love of.
Wow, you're right. That really does reinforce the idea that high school sports are the purest form of sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Assistant Commissioner Chris Kaufman.
And I'm Assistant Commissioner Terry Rosati.
If you want to watch sports in their purest form, get a ticket and go support your high school sports teams.
Everyone there, from the players and coaches to the fans and officials, they are there simply for the love of the game.
Pure spirit.
Pure sport.
This is pure spirit. This is pure sport. This is your IHSAA.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School. Is something pretty neat right there, Shane. Our elementary kids doing the national anthem.
Yeah, did a good job.
Did an excellent job with that. You mentioned before we get into starting lineups, this may be one of the biggest crowds for boys games I've seen in probably the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, we got a good crowd here.
Yeah, a lot going on tonight, though. You got the elementary kids hanging, and then you got the cheer clinic, but it is a good crowd for both sides. So,
We like it, though. You get people out here seeing these boys play. Hopefully they'll come back and keep watching them.
Yeah, I agree. So we'll get ready to bring you the starting lineups. Let Shane give you the starters there.
Starting at, we got one guard here, Tyler Fessel, number 3. Leave at another guard here, Anthony Martin, number 11. Not sure, we've got number 15, Nolan Abels. Number 21, Bryce Weber. And in the middle here, we got number 55, Austin Vaughn. Going for us tonight, at one guard, we've got, we've got Caden Temple at one guard. At the other guard, we've got Caleb Jones. And can't see now. Lights are out. All right. At I believe at the other guard, we got Kay Jones. At forward, we got, we've got Yancey Edlin, and at center, we got Jacob Cherry.
All right.
So I got dark on me there for a second. Couldn't see.
Yeah. So that's your starting lineup for both teams tonight as we're set for this matchup. And as usual, the new thing they started this year is turning the lights out, doing a little video. So it's not easy on us guys trying to broadcast this ball game and give you stuff off of paperwork that we got for the lineup. But it should be a good one tonight, Shane. An important game for us. I think we got to get back to playing how we were a month ago. You know, Jacob Cherry's kind of been in a little bit of a funk. You need to get him going tonight. And I think you need to hit him often and early tonight. I think getting him going early just gets us going as a team. So,
yeah, I agree with you 100% there. You know, get him going down early. And defensively, if they can't guard him down low, they're going to have to start doubling. And when they do that, you know, he can kick it out for some open shots. So I agree with you 100%. And like I said, we said earlier, I think it's going to be a good game. Gets us ready for sectional. Really good opponent. It gets us back to playing more up tempo like we like to do.
Yeah. I think our bench is going to have to give us some good minutes with Branson White, Eli Guthrie. You know, they're going to have to step up and get big minutes tonight. So, as both teams have now been introduced, we'll get ready to bring this. Got a pretty good officiating crew here tonight. You know, a veteran crew, a crew that, you know, you're comfortable with as a coach having out there. You know, he's going to get you call a good ball game tonight and not let it get out of hand. So we're set here to go. Cherry will jump against Weber. Definite height advantage here on this.
Yeah, I mean, he's got probably 5-6 inches on him.
At least, yeah.
And got the tip here. K. Jones with the dip over to KT. KT's got the ball in the middle of the floor here over to Yancey on the right side. Yancey throws it up top to Cherry. Over to K. Jones for a three. Got it. Good start here, Mikey.
Yeah, excellent.
We got Fessel bringing the ball up the floor, taking his time. KT's on the defensive end here now. Fessel over to Weber. Down to Abels. Abels over to Weber. Weber misses. 3-pointer here. Cherry with the rebound. Over to KT. KT's bringing it up the middle of the floor here. So we've got KT over to Caleb Jones on the right side. Up top to Jacob Cherry over to KT to the left side. KT's looking, goes up top to Cherry. Oh, goes through his hands and out of bounds. They were looking, they set a back screen right there for Cherry and tried to go up for the alley-oop and it went right through his hands. So, got Fessel with the ball now, bringing it up to the right side. He's looking. Got a screen up top by Vaughn. Fessel with the ball now on top of the key. He's dribbling down over to Martin. He drives to the free throw line down to Vaughn. Vaughn looks out, passes it out to, I can't see his number there. Over to Fessel. Fessel's got it down low on the block, and he passes down low to Vaughn. Vaughn goes up, got it, and it's fouled by Jacob there. That was a good move by Vaughn. You know, he uses his size there. And that's, I mean, Jacob's definitely got the height advantage right there, but Vaughn's definitely got him on the side. So Vaughn up for the extra free throw, no good. K. Jones with the rebound. Over to KT. KT's bringing up the floor, the right side of the floor, looks over, hands it off to Jones. Over to Yancey, back to K. Jones for another three, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it comes out with Weber. Weber over to Fessel. Fessel's on the left side of the floor, pulls up for three, and no good. And Caleb Jones with the rebound. He clears it out to the right side. He's still on the right side here, looking to get it off to KT. He's picked up the dribble. KT's got the ball now. Temple with it on the right side, drives to the middle of the floor. Over to Yancey to the right side. Out to Cherry. Cherry cross court to Cade Jones. Cade's looking. Back out to Caleb Jones. Over to KT. KT looks to Jacob Cherry on the right side. 18-footer. He's got it. Wow, that was a big shot for Jacob. 18-footer there. Scores 5-2 Eastern. Fessel with the ball in the middle of the floor here. Fessel dribbles to the right side here. He's clearing out to the right. They ain't doing much here. They kind of slowed it down here. Martin with the ball. Over to Fessel. In for 11. No good. And another foul. Whoever got the rebound went to put it back up and got fouled again. And it looks like that's on Yancey this time. Weber, I mean, he's been You know, he's got the 2 points. He's going up to the free throw line here for another.
Vaughn.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vaughn. And he makes his first one. Excuse me there. So Vaughn's got one more, but he's definitely made his presence inside right off the bat.
Yeah, and Jacob's trying to block everything.
Yeah. He got the second one here. Now Corydon's going to add a little pressure here. KT with the ball on the right side. Goes back behind him to Caleb Jones. Caleb back to KT. KT across court to Yancey. Yancey's got it on the left side looking. Looking still, dribbles it to the middle of the floor. Looking to set up the offense here. Over to K. Jones to the right side. K's looking. Got Cherry coming up. Maybe he's going to set the screen for Cade. Cade still got it in the middle floor. Over to the KT on the right side. Looking down to Caleb. No, he takes it down to the middle. Kicks it out. Got deflected to Yancey, and Yancey loses it. Here Weber's got the pull off the right side of the floor in for a layup, and he's got it. 6-5 Corydon. Got a little bit sloppy there with the ball. Need to be in a little more control. KT's got the ball now. Corydon pressing. Back to Caleb Jones. He's looking to bring the ball up the left side over to Yancey. Yancey to KT. KT to K. Jones on the right side of the floor. He's back out to Yancey. Yancey back to Caden. Down to Jacob. Jacob's going to take another 15-footer this time, and he hits another one. So that's a good start for Jacob there. Got 2 outside buckets. So got Cecil bringing it up the floor. Down the middle floor over to Weber. Weber to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Fessel. Shot up. No good. And Jacob Cherry with the rebound. Over to KT. KT's bringing it up in the middle of the floor. KT down the right side. Pulls up. Little jumper. No good. Cherry with the rebound. And he's got it taken away. Stripped it right from him. So Weber stripped it away from him. He's got the ball in the middle of the floor now. Over to Fessel. Fessel on the left side. Looks down the Weber. Weber's got the ball back out to Fessel. Fessel drives to the middle, pulls up for a jumper. No good. Cherry's got the rebound. Cherry off to KT. KT's slowing it down here a little bit. He's crossed the timeline here. Looking to call out a play. Going over to the right side. KT over to Caleb. Caleb's looking. Nobody. Kicks it over to the Yancey on the left side. Got a screen. Jacob Cherry's got the ball top of the key. Cherry over to KT on the right side, looking down to Yancey on the block. He motions him out of the way. Now KT with the ball to the middle of the floor. Oh, and he got it back. He got the ball. He got blocked. He lost the ball there down low and picked it up and went up and got the shot blocked, but they call a foul. I believe it was on Fessel. Yep, that's Fessel, and that's his first foul there. So KT's going to go to the line for 2 free throws here. Now, we've been a little bit sloppy here the last couple of possessions.
Well, we look like a daisy-go. Like, we don't know what we're running. We got half the guys running one thing and another is running something else. So
KT makes his first one, and we've got Eli Guthrie coming into the ball game, replacing Cherry. So Cherry's played pretty well that first, almost 6 minutes here. KT with the second, and he's got it. So it's 9-6 Eastern. Vessel with the ball, bringing it up. Taking his time here. Vessel, he's over to Vaughn on the right side. Over to, now Martin has the ball, over to Abels. Abels looks to Vessel. Vessel's got the ball. Abels going to set a screen for him. Abels over to Vaughn. Vaughn thinks about the 3, but doesn't. Pulls it up. Back over to Vessel on the left side. Now Vaughn setting a screen for him. Yancey almost stole the ball, but it deflected to Martin or Weber. And then Martin got the ball and put it up, and he's got fouled by, I believe it was Eli there. So he's going to the line for 2. Eli picks up his first foul here. So Martin at the line for 2 free throws here.
give that one to Caleb Jones.
It was Caleb? Okay. So that would be Caleb's first foul. Martin's first one's good. 9-7 here. And we got some substitutions. Number 23, Owen Sherman's in the ballgame for Corydon now. And Martin's second one's also good. Yancey with the ball taken it out over to KT. Corydon is still pressing here. KT over to Caleb. Caleb is on the left side, up to Yancey. Yancey lets the defense, takes it to the middle of the floor, over to Cade Jones. To the right side, pulls up, and he is fouled on a jump shot from about 18 feet. That was kind of a silly foul there. You don't want to foul the jump shooter. So it looks like KT's going to go to the line for two. Cade Jones.
And I don't know what, Corydon's coach is arguing about. You clearly seen him hit his arm.
Yeah, he hit his arm. And his first one up, and it's no good. And that foul was on Martin. That is his first foul. Caden up with the second here. And, he got it. And he actually was fouled on the three there. They called it a three. So he gets 3 free throws here.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
No, I thought it was clearly in front, but I guess not. His third shot is good. So he's 2 for 3 there. 11-8 Eastern. Vessel with the ball now. Bringing it up. Middle of the floor. Goes over to Martin. Martin takes it down the middle of the floor. Back to Fessel. Went through Fessel's hands. Cade Jones picks it up. He's got the ball at the top of the key here. Picks it up and hands it to Yancey. Back to KT. KT's going to set up the offense here. KT looking. Drives it to the right side. Passes it over to Cade Jones. Cade Jones got the ball on the right side. Looking. Looks down the. Goes drive baseline. Throws it out to Caleb Jones for free. No good. Rebound Cade and try to go back up and he missed.
Well, I think Yancey tried to block him on that.
Sherman's got the ball now. Passes it back down the pass it off. Here goes Weber's got it on the right side with shot. No good. Cade Jones with the rebound. Cade with the ball up, bringing it up middle of the floor. Cade makes a move. Holds up. Passes it over to KT on the right side. KT brings it to the top of the key. Send it down screen for Cade Jones. Cade's got it on the right side. He's looking to make a move here. Looks down to Eli. Nothing there. Back out to Yancey's top of the key. Yancey's looking here. I believe we're going to try to hold for one. And Corydon picks up a silly foul here about 32 seconds ago, and that'd be on Fessel. So we'll have the ball out of bounds here at the half court. Jacob Cherry's coming back in the game here for Eli Guthrie. So
I'd like to see Eli's got position down there. I don't know why they're not giving him the basketball.
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
The guy's playing right behind him.
I agree with you, Mike. He had a couple of times there where he posted up, and he's got some size advantage right now because Vaughn's not in the game. So KT's got the top of the key. We've got 20 seconds here to holding for one shot over to Yancey, top of the key. Back out to Cade Jones on the right side. Cade's holding it. Passes over to Yancey to the right side. Yancey's holding the ball here, looking for one shot. KT, top of the key. Dribbles over to the left. Over to Yancey now. Yancey's got it. He's driving down to the middle of the floor. Throws it up to Jacob Cherry. Cherry's got it. Knocked out of bounds. Oh! Looked like Corydon knocked that out, but they're giving it to Corydon. Maybe it went off his leg. I'm not sure, but it sure didn't look like it. So Corydon's got the ball with 1.4 seconds to go. Shireman with the long throw. No good. So that's the end of the quarter here with Eastern up 11-8.
Yeah. This is Musketeer basketball. We'll step away and hear a word for our sponsors. This is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hey everyone, this is Taylor from John Jones Auto Group. We have some amazing deals this month at all of our GM service centers. This month, there are mail-in rebates on most all basic maintenance items, including batteries, engine air filters, cabin air filters, and brakes. The hurry in, especially February 28th. Call us at 1-800-473-5546 or come see us at any of our 3 GM locations in Salem, Scottsburg, or Corydon.
At John Jones GM City, you see so many, so they pay so little. This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen Moore over at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. We're going into February, and us here at John Jones have some sweetheart deals for you as customers. We've got over 75 trucks on the lot between our auto groups, as well as many more new vehicles coming in from Chevrolet, Buick, and Cadillac. Also, feel free to check out our Chrysler inventory.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School. The Musketeers have an 11-8 lead. Start of the second period, it'll be Corydon basketball.
We'll start with Corydon's got Fowler in, Martin, Weber, Shireman, and Wilkinson. So Corydon's here, Weber with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson to Martin. And there's a foul call here. Turnover, I'm sorry. Turnover on Corydon. So, Yancey throws it into KT. We've got KT, Caleb Jones, Kate Jones, and Jacob Cherry in the ball game. Deflected by Corydon, by Weber. Weber got the steal. And shot up by Corydon, no good. Rebounded by Wilkinson. KT with the steal up for a layup, and it's good. We had a bad pass there across court for Corydon, and KT stepped in the lane there and took it away. So here we go. We got Weber bringing it up in the middle of the floor. Down to Wilkinson. Over to Fowler. Fowler, 21. Weber fires it from the left side and nails it. 13-11 Eastern. Kay Jones got the ball at the top of the key now. Over to Yancey to the right side. Yancey's looking, passes it to KT at top. He's setting up the offense here. KT looks, drops to the right side. Looking to set a screen for Kate. Kate's got the ball on the right side. High screen from Jacob Cherry for KT. Cherry's got the ball at the top of the key now. Over to Yancey. Yancey to Caleb on the left side. Caleb looking down to Kate Jones, but throws it off the top of the key to KT. KT sets the offense again here over to Yancey. Yancey down low to Jacob, and he loses the ball. Turnover here. And Wilkinson's got the ball. Off the 21 for a layup, Weber. Got 2 for Corydon now. Now it's tied 13-all. KT's got the ball, knocked away back to Kate. Kate Jones got the ball, takes it to the middle of the floor. Pump fakes, goes up for a little jumper, and it's fouled. So KT's going to the line here for 2 shots. You know, we're having a little bit of trouble here, Mikey, with, handling the ball off this press.
Yeah.
We've had it knocked away a couple times, and we're having a little bit difficulty kind of running our offense, it looks like.
Yeah. State will have 2 shots, and he's missed 2 already tonight.
Yep. Cade with the miss here. And we got Caleb Jones going out of the ball game, and we've got Branson White into the ball game. Cade up with the second, and it's good. Got number 21 here, Bryce Weber, bringing it up the floor. He starts the offense top of the key, throws it over to Fowler. Fowler back over. Fowler's got the ball back down to the middle of the floor, and he is fouled by either Yancey or Branson here. I'm not sure. And it looks like it's going to be on Branson.
Well, Martin's going to step to the line for 2 here. Martin's just a man.
He is. He's very physical. He can take some hits taking the ball down to the basket. First free throw is up and good. That ties it all 14. Martin up with the second one, and no good. Jacob Cherry with the rebound. Throws it out to Yancey. Yancey throws it back to KT, and he's going to bring it up the floor here. Yancey top of the key, or KT top of the key, throws it over to Yancey on the left side. Yancey looks down low to Jacob Cherry to cutting Jones. Kate Jones went up for the shot and got fouled. And it looks like it's Martin that picked up that foul there. So
that's his second.
So Caden here going to the line for 2. So like I said, Mikey, that's his second foul on Martin. That's a big foul there. All right, Cade in for his first free throw, and Martin is coming out of the ball game now, being replaced by Bryce Weber. That's a big pickup right there. I mean, because he's taking the ball to the basket here, and he's picked up some fouls and done a good job. Kate Jones with the second free throw makes it 16-14 Eastern. Here we got Fowler bringing it up to the right side. Brings it over to Sherman. Okay, Abel's got the top of the key over to Fowler. We got travel called right here, but called on Sherman. He didn't get the ball down before he took some steps there, so we got turnover by Corydon. Back to Eastern. Corydon's going to set up the press again. Looks like a 2-2-1 press. KT's got it on the right side. Looks to get the ball in the middle. Got the ball in the middle. Throws it back to Yancey. Back to KT, and we got it across court here. KT drives the middle. Picks it up off the Yancey to the left side. Yancey picks it up to K. Jones. Top the key. Shot is no good. Fowler with the rebound. Brings it down the middle of the floor. He's going to pull it back out. We got over to Sherman, and we got a turnover here. Yancey picks up on the turnover here over to KT. KT with the ball, bringing up the floor slowly here. Looks to drop it off to Jacob Cherry on the left side. Cherry over to White. Back to KT. KT looks down. Takes it down to the right side. Throws it into Jacob Cherry. Jacob Cherry makes a move up and got it for a little layup there. 18-14 Eastern now. Weber with the ball on the top of the key. Throws it over to Abels. Abels out to, well, back to Abels. Excuse me. Back out to Fowler, top of the key. Fowler over to Shireman. Shireman's looking, nothing. Bringing it to the top of the key. Jacob Cherry with the steal, bringing it down the floor, and he's fouled. Looks like Wilkinson got him with the arm there. He was going in for the dunk there.
Oh,
he
yeah.
had a breakaway.
It looked like the Sayoli game all over again.
Yep. And then, and he just reached in there and grabbed Jacob's arm and picked up the foul. So here's Jacob stepping to the line for two. His first one is short, no good.
Who did they call that foul on?
I don't.
Wait a
They're
minute.
calling on Martin?
Martin's already out. But
Yeah. I'm not sure who they called. Oh, they called it on Wilkinson. Jacob Cherry's second free throw is good. Yeah, they called that on Wilkinson. That's his first. So Corydon's got the ball on the right side here over to Abels. Abels takes it down, tries to force up a shot, gets it back. He lost the ball and got it back, and then went up for a shot and knocked it down and was fouled. So the basket's good here. Abel's going to step to the line for one. And wait and see. I believe that foul was on KT, his first foul of the ball game. Free throw shot up and good. 19-17 now, Eastern on top. KT's got the ball on the right side. Looks down over to Caleb Jones. Trying to get the ball up here on this press. KT over to Caleb. Caleb's got the ball on the left side. Passes it up to the top of the key for K. Jones. K makes a move. Kicks it down to the left side. Off to White. White's making a move down the middle of the floor. Goes up for a layup. No good. That was a good job. Just didn't finish. Fowler's got the ball now. Goes in for a layup. Puts it up. No good. The ball comes off to KT. KT's got the ball. Bringing it up on the right side. Looks down. Looks to drive to the middle of the floor. KT's up for a layup. Oh, off to Jacob Cherry for a layup. Man, I didn't know KT looked like he almost lost that, but he got it off to Jacob for the layup. So, all right, here we go. We got it over to Fessel. Fessel's in the ball game now. Off to Wilkinson. Wilkinson off to Abels. Abels got the ball, looking down, top of the key to Fowler. Fowler's looking to drive the ball, and Jacob picks up a silly foul there. They set a screen, and Jacob switched off, and he tried to.
Well, that's his second now. Just,
I know you don't want to get beat defensively on that play, but, it's better off to, just get down, play good defense. If he gets by, he gets by. You don't pick up a silly second foul on that.
Yeah.
So Corydon's going to inbound the ball. Looking. Almost a 5-second there, but Weber's got the ball now. Looking down to Weber. Fessel's got the ball now on the right side. Back out to Abels. Abels looking down to Vaughn. Nothing there. We got Weber shooting. 3-pointer, no good. T-Mac with the rebound there. Shot up, and Kate Jones comes off with the ball now. Kate's got the ball at the top of the key. Off to KT. KT setting up a play here, top of the key here. So KT looks over. Gets it over to Caleb Jones on the left side. Back out to top of the key to K. Jones. K. Jones takes it to the right side, pulls up for a 15-footer, in and out. And Weber with the rebound. Weber off to Fessel now. Fessel's on the right side of the floor. Looks to take it to the middle. Back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson shot no good. K. Jones with the rebound off to KT. KT's got the ball, top of the key, looking, nothing there. Setting up a play here, running offense. Eli Guther's coming up top of the key for a screen. KT looks, takes it down the middle, left side of the floor. Oh, and he misses the layup. Off to Fessel. Fessel's got the ball on the right side. Looking, nothing. Off to Weber. Weber's got the ball now off to Abels. Abels looks to Fessel. Fessel's got the ball, takes it down to the middle of the floor there. Oh, no good. But rebound by Vaughn, and he puts it up and in. 21-19 Eastern. KT with the ball now. Bringing it up the right side of the floor. KT looks to drive. Takes it to the basket again. No, he misses another layup, but that one was contested. It could have been called a foul there, but it wasn't. Now we got Abels with the ball. Vaughn chucks up a long three-pointer. It was no good, and I believe we got a timeout now. Eastern, we got the rebound. And Coach is going to take a timeout here and talk about it. Looks like we've got a 30-second timeout here. Mikey?
Well, we've just missed, opportunities to stretch this lead out. So, it could very easily be an 8-point lead right now, and we've got to do a better job of finishing. K. Jones, in my opinion, has to quit being a little bit of selfishness and pass the ball inside. It's going to open him back up, but Eli has position. Get the ball in there, let Eli work, and then the ball can come back out to him where he's got his feet set and he's ready to shoot.
And, another thing to that is if you do get it down to Eli, and he goes to the basket in the trunk, he's going to pick up fouls. Yeah. The more fouls you pick up, then you're going to get in a bonus. You're going to get them in foul trouble. So, So, here we go. KT's got the ball now, bringing it up with the press over to Caleb Jones. Caleb Jones goes to the right side. Yancey back to KT, the top of the key. KT's looking. Takes it, going down the middle at the free throw line, back door to K. Jones, up and low the layup. So that was a good play there, back door to K. Corydon with the ball, bringing it up to the left side. Abels has got the ball. Abels looking, nothing there. He brings it to the top of the key, back to the left side now. Abels down the middle, to the right side, puts it up, layup, no good. KT with the rebound. He's bringing it up to the right side. It's just KT. Off to K. Jones. K to Eli Guthrie. Guthrie back to K. Now we're trying to set up an offense. We're going to set up a play here with 36 seconds to go. I'm sure Coach wants one shot. Yancey over to KT on the right side. Back up, out to the top of the key to Eli Guthrie. Guthrie's got the ball there, just holding it. Vaughn's going to come up and guard him. Eli over to KT. Got 19 seconds here. KT's looking. Passes it over to Yancey. Yancey's got the ball there by the volleyball line. Back out to KT right at the half-court line. KT looks. He's driving the ball. Over to K. Jones, the right side. K looks. Takes it to the right side. Passes over to Eli Guthrie. Eli for a three. No good. At the buzzer. Good look right there for Eli. But that'd be into the first half here. And here at Eastern High School, Eastern leading 23-19 over Corydon.
Yeah, we'll be hear a word from some of our sponsors and be back and get some thoughts here in the first half and get ready to bring you second half action. As once again the Musketeers lead 23-19 over the visiting Corydon Panthers.
Right from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hey everyone, this is Taylor from John Jones Auto Group. We have some amazing deals this month at all of our GM service centers. This month, there are mail-in rebates on most all basic maintenance items, including batteries, engine air filters, cabin air filters, and brakes. The hurry in, the special ends February 28th. Call us at 1-800-473-5546 or come see us at any of our 3 GM locations in Salem, Scottsburg, or Corydon.
At John Jones GM Cities, you see so many, so they pay so little. This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen Moore over at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. We're going into February, and us here at John Jones have some sweetheart deals for you as customers. We've got over 75 trucks on the lot between our auto groups, as well as many more new vehicles coming in from Chevrolet, Buick, and Cadillac. Also, feel free to check out our Chrysler inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com, where you can find several Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Fiat, among other models along our pre-owned category. Or give us a call at 877-473-5546.
At John Jones GM City, you see so many because they pay so little. This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, this is Jalen Hoare over at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Are you tired of winter? Well, we've got deals to warm you up. They are smoking. So come check out our inventory online. We've got over 630 used cars available between our auto groups. You can find all of that inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com or give us a call at 877-473-5546.
At John Jones GM City, you see so many because they pay so little.
Commissioner Neidig, can I have a quick word? Of course, Governor. What can I do for you? Well, I just want to say thank you. For what, sir? For your service. Well, Governor, you're welcome. And you know that I'm incredibly passionate about what we do at the IHSAA. Oh, I do, and I share your passion. Without the IHSAA, we'd be without something incredibly important to our state's culture and to me, the boys and girls basketball state tournaments. Without Hoosier hysteria, Indiana just wouldn't be Indiana, would it? You're absolutely right, it wouldn't. And after all these years, I still can't seem to prepare myself for the excitement of the tournament. Governor, the only way you could prepare for Hoosier hysteria is by getting your ticket. Oh, you know I'll be the first in line. Nobody does basketball like Indiana. This is high school basketball. This is Indiana. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Carrie, you know how we like to say that high school sports are the purest form of amateur sports?
Pure spirit, pure sport. That's Indiana high school athletics.
Well, I learned something the other day that further proves that.
I'm interested. Tell me more, Chris.
Well, we all know what amateur means, but do you know the root of its meaning? It means for the love of.
Wow, you're right. That really does reinforce the idea that high school sports are the purest form of sport.
Fans, I'm IHSA Assistant Commissioner Chris Kaufman.
And I'm Assistant Commissioner Carrie Rosati.
If you want to watch sports in their purest form, get a ticket and go support your high school sports teams.
Everyone there, from the players and coaches to the fans and officials, they are there simply for the love of the game.
Pure spirit.
Pure sport.
This is pure spirit. This is pure sport. This is your IHSAA.
It's so good to have high school sports fans back in the stands this year, isn't it? I couldn't agree more. We've missed their cheers, their energy, their spirit, and their support. When you buy a ticket to high school athletic events, you're not only supporting your school's athletic department, you're also supporting your school's second classroom. That's because the courts, the gym, and the pool are where student athletes learn valuable life lessons that will guide them the rest of their lives. From teamwork and time management to responsibility and respect, I'm Brian Lewis, a proud Jasper Wildcat. And I'm Robert Falcon, a South Bend LaSalle Lion. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. We're also both educators, so we know firsthand that high school sports aren't just about winning and losing. They're about learning and growing, too. So, buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events and support the education of teams in your community.
This is supporting your school. This is supporting your community. This is your IHSAA.
It's hard to believe that in 1972, fewer than 300,000 girls played high school sports in the U.S. It's true. Today, more than 3 million girls play high school sports, and it's all thanks to Title IX. When Title IX passed 50 years ago, it created a level playing field for women and girls in high school athletic programs. I'm Sandra Walter, a proud Brookville Greyhound, and I'm Carrie Rosati, a proud Ross Holly Royal. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. We're also former athletic directors, so we understand the impact that high school sports have on the lives of teenage girls, and how Title IX has paved the way for generations of female student athletes across the country, including right here in Indiana. Playing high school sports opens doors for girls on the playing field and beyond. We're both living proof that when girls are given the chance to play, they're given the chance to thrive.
This is empowerment. This is opportunity. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Dr. Jenner, what do you remember most about playing high school sports?
Oh, I loved it. I made friends and have memories I'll treasure forever. But what mattered most were the life lessons I learned in the soccer field.
Life lessons. Which are your favorites?
Just being part of a team. You learn so many valuable skills. Collaboration, communication, work ethic. These are just some of the lessons that have helped shape the person I am to this day. I'm Dr. Katie Jenner, Indiana Secretary of Education.
And I'm Paul Knight, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Join us in celebrating the 50th anniversary of Title IX and the opportunities it's provided female student athletes across this country, including here in Indiana.
Thanks to Title IX, generations of female student athletes have learned life lessons that will impact them for the rest of their lives.
And that is a legacy we're celebrating.
This is 50 years of Title IX. This is celebrating generations of female student athletes. This is your IHSAA.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School. We got just a little over 3 minutes to go here in the halftime as both teams are coming to the floor. Got done watching the elementary little girls do the cheer clinic. Excited to see all them do that. Before we get into some, thoughts from Shane and myself here, I'll run through some stats real quick that, really catch my eye, Shane, is they have 5 offensive rebounds, and Bond's got 2 of the 5, and he scored on both of them. So we got to do a better job of, of blocking out, allowing them one shot, and that's it. We've had 3 guys score for us, and leading the way was Kate Jones with 10, Jacob Cherry with 9, and then I believe it's KT with 4. We got to get Yancey going. We got to get something out of somebody else in the second half, I feel like, for us to have an opportunity. For Corydon, scoring for them, Martin with 5, Abels with 1, Weber with 7, and Bond with 6 for a total of 19. But, we have to do a better job of knowing what we're doing they're pressuring us, and you see there, towards the end of the second quarter, Shane, KT was able to get to the rim because they're pushed out so much he can drive.
Yeah.
We just got to finish.
Yeah, that's the thing. We just haven't finished. We've had several layup attempts there that we got all the way to the basket and just didn't finish. So we could probably be leading by at least 10 or so if we make them layups. But I agree with you as far as, we need to try to get the ball down low and take advantage of our size. I know they got Vaughn inside there, but still, you want to go inside. If you can take it down, especially when Eli's in the ball game, he matches him as far as, size-wise. And if we can get him in foul trouble or anybody else, just get some people in foul trouble, get to the free throw line, get in that bonus quickly, that's, going to help us for the rest of the half here. But I think that's, Yancey, like you said, he hadn't taken a shot, I believe. And Caleb, I don't think Caleb maybe has attempted a shot.
He's taken, I believe, 1 3.
Is it 1? Okay.
But, and the thing that's frustrating to me, and Eli, as big as he is, we talked about it there in the second quarter. He has the guy absolutely pinned behind him in the post. You can't see his numbers on his jersey. And he's got him where he's almost playing to his left shoulder where he can go to his right shoulder and use his left hand.
Use that left hand. That's what
we're
he wants.
not giving it to him.
Nope.
And if we do that, you're going to open up more for outside shots for us because our post players are not selfish by no means.
No, not at all.
Get back out. So got to do a better job there.
We're almost selfish throwing the ball. We do. We need to look to them a little bit better. And sometimes I don't know if we're just scared to throw it down the low or, sometimes we just try to stand in one spot and throw the ball down. Sometimes you got to take a dribble, ball fake or something to get them. It's just more than just standing there trying to pass them. There's other things you can do as far as trying to get the ball down low.
Yeah. So it looks like both teams will be going back with starters here to start the second half. For the Panthers, it'll be Vaughn, Martin, Fessel, Abels, and I believe that is Weber. For the Musketeers, it'll be Edwin, Temple, Jones, and Cherry. It'll be Musketeer ball.
And here we go here. Inbound to KT. KT drops it off to Yancey. Yancey back to KT to the left side. Looks like a screen here. Oh, and a stolen. Looked like a foul by Martin. Martin goes up to the left side. No good on the layup. Ball slipped around. Looks like Caleb Jones with the rebound and is fouled by Martin. And I believe that might be Martin's third foul.
Yeah, I believe it is, and that's what happens with missed layups.
Yeah. That was kind of sloppy there to start off the first or second half. So, Eastern ball. Yancey to take it out. Over to KT. KT's looking. Taking it up the right side. Picks it up. Over to Caleb to the left side. Caleb looks. Throws it to Yancey, left side. Yancey takes it up. Throws it up. Oh, tried to dunk for Cherry, and he just a little bit short, and it goes out of bounds on Eastern.
In that situation, you got to just finish. In this game right here, you've got to finish them kind of shots.
Exactly. I mean, that's just an easy 2 points there. Corydon with the ball. You got Abels here on the right side. Looks it over to Vaughn. Vaughn, ball right side of the floor, looking down low. Passes it back out to Fessel. Vaughn's going to set. Nope. Fessel goes down to the middle floor, throws up a wild shot. Doesn't make it. KT with the rebound, bringing it up the floor. KT's going to pull it out now, and they're going to run something. KT to the right side. Passes it. Nope. KT keeps the ball. Over to Caleb Jones. Caleb Jones out to Yancey. Right, Yancey's got it on the right side. Throws it to KT. KT dribbles down towards the baseline. Brings it back out to Yancey. Yancey's got the ball on the right side. Jacob Cherry comes up and sets the screen for Yancey. Yancey over to Caleb Jones. Jones brings it back out to Yancey at the top of the key. Yancey's looking. Nothing, and they're setting the play up. Yancey points. Goes over to KT to right side. KT's looking down Jacob Cherry. Down to Cherry. Cherry's looking. Nothing. Back out to KT for three. And no good. And Corydon off with the rebound. Fessel bringing it up here. That's one down the middle floor. Looks. Sets the screen to Vaughn. Vaughn has it. And tries to throw it out for a three. And it's stolen. Yancey's got the ball now. Off to KT. KT across the timeline. Over to Cade Jones on the left side. Cade's looking at Jacob Cherry. Cherry's checking. He's got him. He just didn't pass it to him. Over to Caleb. Caleb to Yancey. Yancey to KT. KT's got it down towards the baseline on the right side. Back out to Yancey. It almost throws away. Yancey takes it down towards the middle. Loses the ball. Vaughn's got it now. Back over to Kaufman. Kaufman bringing it up the floor. Kaufman stops. Off to the right side to Martin. Martin chucks up a long three and no good. Yancey with the rebound. Yancey's got it now. Takes it up to the right side to Cade Jones. Cade Jones back to Yancey. Yancey looks down to Jacob Cherry. Jacob Cherry pulls up from about 12 and got it. That's his third shot tonight, knocking it down from the outside.
Yeah.
So Kaufman's got the ball full court and brings it up to the right side. Kaufman's looking, back over to Vaughn. Vaughn looks. Jones takes a spin move, but they're going to call him for a travel. He had the ball there in the middle floor and just kind of took a spin move and took too many steps there. Eastern ball now with 5:06 to go in the third quarter, 25-19 Eastern. Yancey throws it to KT. KT looks over to Caleb Jones. Caleb back to JT, bringing it up the right side across the timeline to Yancey. Yancey takes it down to the middle, gets it knocked away, but he recovers the ball. Yancey over to the left side to Caleb Jones for three. Got it! That's big for Caleb. If he can start knocking down shots, that's going to open stuff up down middle. So 28-19 now. Weber's got the ball. Passes it over to Abels. Abel takes it down over to Vaughn, the right side. We got Martin for three and hit top of the key, and he knocks it down. 28-22 now. Eastern on top. KT's got the ball. Corydon Preston. He brings it up the right side over to Cade Jones. Cade Jones for a three. No good. Fight for the ball on the floor. Jacob Cherry gets it, passes it to KT. KT in for the layup. No, misses it again. I believe that's KT's third time he's missed the easy layup there, and it's knocked off of Eastern out of bounds, and it'll be Corydon ball. So we're getting good opportunities. We just got to take advantage of them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, point blank layups, we've missed probably, 4 or 5.
Corydon's got the ball now. Fessel's going to bring it up the left side of the floor. Fessel looks, drives it to the top of the key, to the free throw line, over to Shireman. Shireman over to Weber. Weber's got the ball out to Vaughn. Vaughn stopped the key to Fessel for a 3, and he's got it. 28-25 now, Eastern on top. Ball taking inbounds to KT. KT over to Caleb Jones now. Caleb is on the left side of the floor, goes cross court to Caden Temple. Temple over to Caleb Jones. Right down to Cherry. Cherry's out to Caleb Jones for another 3. No good. Fessel with the rebound. He's going long down floor. Throws the ball to Shireman. Shireman. Now, Abel's got the ball to Weber. Got the ball now. 3-pointer, no good. So, down to Vaughn. Vaughn goes up for the layup and draws a foul and makes the bucket here. Foul on Jacob Cherry. So, Corydon's going to the line here for in one basket here. So, that is Jacob Cherry's 3rd foul. Vaughn steps to the line, shot up, and got it. We got a tie ball game now. You got Yancey Edlin, who was out of the ball game, is coming in for Caleb Jones. You got Branson White, Caden Temple, Yancey Edlin, Kate Jones, and Jacob Cherry in the ball game for Eastern. Into KT. KT over to Yancey's, bringing it over to the right side, and he carries it and turns it over. Well, right now, Mikey, we're kind of in a little funk, and it looks like Coach is going to call a timeout. We're going to have a full timeout here.
Yeah, we'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors. This is Wslm Radio out of Salem, Indiana, bringing you Musketeer basketball.
This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen Moore over at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. We're going into February, and us here at John Jones have some sweetheart deals for you as customers. We've got over 75 trucks on the lot between our auto groups, as well as many more new vehicles coming in from Chevrolet, Buick, and Cadillac. Also, feel free to check out our Chrysler inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com, where you can find several Jeeps, Dodge, Ram, Fiat, among other models along our pre-owned category. Or give us a call at 877-473-5546.
At John Jones Twin Cities, you see so many because they pay so little. This is Becky White from Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School. It'll be Corydon ball.
Corydon starting out with, we're not starting out here. Comes back out and Fessel's on the floor. Fessel takes the inbounds to Weber. Weber's got the ball at the top of the key. Throws it over to Fessel. Fessel takes it down to the free throw and then shoots up a shot up and is no good. Guthrie with the rebound. Off to KT. KT's bringing it up to the middle of the floor, crosses the timeline, setting up a play here. KT takes it over to the left side. Pointing, trying to get some movement here. Off to Yancey. Yancey doesn't even look at Eli. Over to K. Jones. K. Jones does look at Eli. Eli from a 15-footer. Got it. Eli's a good shooter there. He can make that shot, so. All right, now Corydon brings up the floor here. Eastern on top by 2. Over to Fessel to the right side. Fessel looking to Vaughn. Vaughn's got the ball at the free throw line. Trying to make a move on Eli. He does. Goes up for the shot and got it. That's a tough shot there by Vaughn. Good shot. Yancey takes it out. KT. KT back to Yancey. Corydon still with the pressure here. Over to KT. KT's got it on the left side. Takes it to the middle floor. Over to Yancey. Yancey's looking to the middle of the floor. Over to Branson White. Over to KT. Down to Eli. Eli shot. No good. Yancey tries to save it out of bounds and throws it, and it hits off the hands of Corydon player and goes out of bounds. So it'll be Eastern basketball. We got a sub here. Vaughn coming out of the ball game, and we've got Wilkerson in. So, Eastern ball here. Nancy Edelman take it out of bounds. Nancy across the KT to the timeline here. Nancy brings it back across. Over to Branson White. Branson looking. Take it to the left side. He's going to the basket in for a lob. No good. He's got it. No. Thought he got his own rebound, and then now he fouls. So again here, Mikey, we miss another easy opportunity at the goal, with the layup, and then we pick up a foul afterwards. Not very smart here. We need to finish. We're leaving several points, off the board here. And so, Corydon's ball here. Number 35, Wilkinson's bringing it up the floor. Off the Abels. Abels on the right side. Abels looking to take the ball to the basket on Guthrie, but no, he passes it out to Weber. No good. Eli with the rebound. Off to KT. KT's bringing it up the floor now. KT across the timeline. To the right side. Over to Kate Jones. Kate Jones from about 25. No good. Rebound, Corydon. Corydon up to Fessel. Fessel takes the jump shot to the baseline and got it. 32-30 Corydon now. KT's got the ball. Corydon's still pressing here. Over to Yancey. Yancey brings it up the left side. Passes it to Branson White. White takes it down to the left side. Goes in for a lap. Another miss. And he fouls once again. Again, we're not finishing at the basket there. Of course, I like to see he had Guthrie wide open on the right side. He could have a little dump pass and easy layup there. So, but I like him taking him to the basket. He's doing a good job, but we got to be able to finish. Corydon's ball now. Vessel bringing it up across the timeline. Looking. KT guarding him here. We got Shireman with the ball. Over to Abels. Abels brings it to the top of the key. We got Wilkinson. Over to Fessel for three. Got it. 9 seconds to go in the ball game here now. 35-30 Corydon. Back to KT. KT's bringing it. We got 3 seconds. KT launches up a three. No good, and that's the end of the third quarter now, Mikey, here. 35-30. Corydon on top.
Yeah, we'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors. This is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana, bringing you Musketeer basketball.
For the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen Hoare over at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Are you tired of winter? Well, we've got deals to warm you up. They are smoking. So come check out our inventory online. We've got over 630 used cars available between our auto groups. You can find all of that inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com or give us a call at 877-473-5546.
At John Jones CM City, you see so many, so they pay so little.
Commissioner Neidig, can I have a quick word? Of course, Governor. What can I do for you? Well, I just want to say thank you. For what, sir? For your service. Well, Governor, you're welcome. And you know that I'm incredibly passionate about what we do at the IHSAA. Oh, I do, and I share your passion. Without the IHSAA, we'd be without something incredibly important to our state's culture and to me, the boys and girls basketball state tournaments. Without Hoosier hysteria, Indiana just wouldn't be Indiana, would it? You're absolutely right, it wouldn't. And after
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as we're set for the final quarter of action. As the Musketeers trail the Corydon Panthers now 35-30. Corydon gets the ball to start the fourth.
So here we go, start of the fourth quarter. Fessel with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Shireman. Shireman down to Weber. Weber over to, that was Wilkerson for three. No good. And the rebound comes off and goes out of bounds, and it'll be Eastern basketball. I believe, I'm not sure, Mikey, we got outscored, 16-7 there in that quarter?
Yeah, it was good.
Caleb Jones with the ball. Over to KT, and he crosses the timeline. KT looks to set up the offense over to K. Jones. K. Jones goes baseline. And he goes up for the shot, and they call a blocking foul on Owen Shireman, I believe. Blocking foul. And it
should be out of bounds.
It is out of bounds. They didn't call it a shooting foul, so KT had taken it out of bounds. KT Looks. Over to Yancey. Yancey bringing it out to the top of the key. Yancey looking. Goes to the left side to Caleb Jones. Caleb's got it. Backs it back out. Over to KT. KT to Yancey. Yancey looking down to Jacob Cherry. Throws it down, and Jacob turned his back and got a turnover there. So Abel's got the ball, bringing it up, taking her time. Abel's over to Fessel. Fessel for another three, and it's way off, airballed it. Kate Jones with the rebound over to Caden Temple. Temple bringing up the ball across the timeline, going to the right side. Looking. Kate Jones got the ball at the top of the key. We need to get a bucket here. Looking down at Jacob Cherry. Caleb Jones got it, and it throws it away. Right now, we're not making very good decisions.
I mean, we sit there and look at him, and then we throw. We can't do that.
Fessel down to the middle of the floor. Shot up, no good. Jacob Cherry with the rebound off the KT. We need to get a bucket here, Mikey. Well, we need to take our time. KT down in the middle of the floor. Out to Caleb Jones. Caleb's top of the key. Over to KT on the left side. Looking to Jacob Cherry. Nothing. KT dribbles, picks it up, out to Jacob. Cherry throws it away. Weber, three-point shot, no good. And Yancey's got the rebound. Yancey makes another bad pass here. Taken away by Corydon. Corydon with the ball here. Looking. Wilkinson's got the ball. Over to Weber. Weber shoots a three and knocks it down. 38-30 now. Corydon. And coach calls a timeout. Good timeout here. We needed it. We're not making very good decisions. I mean, I think we had 2 or 3 turnovers right there in a row, Mikey. Just got a 30-second timeout, so let's throw it out here. So, go ahead, Mikey.
It's simple basketball. Corydon is pressuring us, and we don't like it right now. I mean, it's simple. We sit there, we look at Jacob, we look, and then we throw when we're giving the double team time to get there and take the pass away. And then we're trying to make this deficit up in one play, trying to hurry up and get down the floor instead of just settling down and running your stuff. I mean, we probably have 4 turnovers and shots this second half. I mean, I think at the end of the first half, we had 5 turnovers. We've already got.
Yeah, I mean, we're close to that in this quarter. I know we at least got 3.
So Branson White checking in for Yancey.
We need to get this, get this across beat this press and just set up and, run a good play here. Like you said, we ain't going to get it all back in one possession. Get a good shot. We do throw it away again, but we recovered. KT got it. Caleb Jones up the right side of the floor. And they call a blocking foul on Fessel here.
And that was a good call. They've been doing that, and they haven't called it.
Yeah, he definitely was up on him, and, he had his body up against him. So, Fessel picks up his, it says it's his third. No, it's his third. Fessel's third. KT with the ball, top of the key. Looking to get a bucket here. Badly need one. Up to Jacob Cherry. Back door to Caleb Jones. Kate Jones and in for a layup. So, good play there now. Corydon with the ball, bringing it up slowly here. 38-32. Need a good defensive possession here. Fessel with the ball. Kind of taking her time. To the middle of the floor to Vaughn. Vaughn dribbles it out. Gives it out to Martin. Nope. It's over to Fessel now on the right side of the floor. Top of the key to Vaughn. Vaughn looking. Hands it back off to Fessel. They're taking her time here. Corydon's working the ball. Probably trying to get a good shot here. Over to Weber. Weber takes it to the right side. Looks to Vaughn. Vaughn's got it at the free throw line. Back out to Fessel. Fessel looks like he's trying to set up a play here, but they're very deliberate. Fessel to the middle of the floor. Nothing. Over to Martin. Martin takes it over to Vaughn to the left side of the floor. Off to Weber. Weber goes down. Martin goes up. He's got the ball down the side. Goes up and scores it. Makes it 40-32 Corydon. Corydon still pressing here. KT went over to Branson. Across the timeline, back to KT. KT to Kate Jones onto the right side of the floor. Jacob Cherry's trying to post up here, but Vaughn's not letting him do much. Kate Jones to the middle of the floor. Looks down, he got Jacob Cherry. Jacob needs a good, no. Jacob went off left it off for Caleb Jones there. He goes to the basket and picks up a foul there. So I'd like to see Jacob. He has that size of him just go up with the ball. He's 6 foot from the basket. So Vaughn picks up his first foul there. Eastern wants the ball under the basket. KT looks to get it in off to Caleb Jones. Another turnover. Fowler with the ball out to Weber. Weber knocks down a three. Corydon up now 43-32 with 3:55 to go in the ball game. KT with the ball over to Branson White. Branson's got the top of the key. Off to K. Jones. He looks to take a three, pulls it back, dribble to the middle of the floor. Off to KT on the right side. KT looks. Nothing there. Looks to get to Jacob. Jacob pops out here. Down screen for K. Jones. K takes it to the middle of the floor, goes up for a shot. It looks like he might have been fouled. He did kind of force it a little bit and airballed it. Vessel's got the ball now over to Vaughn. Vaughn top of the key to Weber. Weber looks. Set the screen. Vaughn off to Weber. Vaughn misses the wide open layup there. Jacob Cherry with the rebound. We got lucky there. Can't leave. The Corydon's pressing and everybody's leaving. KT gets it off to Cherry. Cherry to Branson White. Branson off to Caleb on the left side. Caleb drives to the top of the key. All the way to the right side to Cade Jones. Cade's got it on the right side now. Looking. Let's spin move down the right side up. Got fouled. I believe they'll be shooting two here. You know, Mikey, it's, you know, they made some buckets here of late, and, you know, we're defensively, we're not putting any kind of pressure on them.
No, and, you know, we're just, turnovers has absolutely killed us this half.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we've made 5 or 6 turnovers here. K. Jones up with the first one. It is good. Getting ready to take his second one here. Cade up. Got it. So, 43-34 now. Corydon. Eastern pressing. Oh, almost a steal for KT. Almost forced a turnover on Vaughn, but it goes off for KT. So Corydon has the ball there, half court, and Eastern's picking up here full court. Corydon gets the ball in. Double team on Eastern. Almost, Fowler's got the ball now. Almost stolen. He goes in, goes out to Fessel. Fessel takes the ball middle floor down to Vaughn. Vaughn loses it, and KT takes it away. K. Jones up the floor, down the middle, up, and he gets fouled and the bucket. So, KT's going to be going to the line for an and one here. That was big. We needed that. That's Cade. Or Cade. I'm sorry, I said KT, didn't I? Got a little excited there. K. Jones, I'm sorry. Went down the middle floor with his left hand, put it up, and got the layup and fouled. I meant Cade, Mikey. In my head, I was thinking Cade. It just come out KT. So, K. Jones at the free throw line here for one. 43-36. Shot up, got it. 43-37 now. Eastern with the press. Off the press on the middle floor. He's got a down to Fowler. Fowler out. Now Sherman's got the ball. So back down to Fowler. Fowler tries to go up, and they're going to call foul on Cherry. I don't know about that one. I mean, you got to let him play a little bit. I mean, there's going to be contact in basketball, and, you know, he gave as much as Cherry gave, so you know, I'm not sure about that. But Corydon's got the ball out of bounds. Out to Fowler. Fowler's got the ball at the top of the key. Almost loses it there. Over. Oh, Cherry almost with the bill, but Fowler's got it. Now Fessel's got the ball. Pulls up for three. No good. Oh, and they call jump ball. Not sure what happened there, but KT come up with it, and I believe maybe Fowler was down there, and they call a jump ball. So now it's going to be Eastern basketball with 2:03 left to go in the game, and it's 43-37. Corydon's kind of backing off with just a hair on the press, picking up about 3/4 here. KT with the ball on the left side. Oh, they call it travel on KT. He picked up a dribble there and just, you know, made a pivot move, and they called a travel on him. So now back to Corydon. Corydon takes it in, comes into Fessel. Eastern's picking up full court here now. trap at the top of the key on Fessel. Again, Fessel over to Weber, I believe. Couldn't see the number. They call a foul on Branson White. Corydon Joe baseline there, and I think Branson tried to cut him off there and picked up a blocking foul. So that's Eastern's, I believe, fifth foul. So Corydon taking it out of bounds here. So into Weber. Corydon loses it out of bounds. Nope, they called it off of Eastern there. Shireman took the ball on the baseline. Looked like he lost it, but they're going to say that Eastern knocked it out of bounds. So able to take the ball out of bounds here. Throws it out to Weber. Weber over to Vaughn. To Fessel. Fessel's got the ball top of the key. Down to Vaughn. And they call another jump ball. Weber and Caleb Jones got tied up there, and they call a jump ball. This time it's going to go Corydon's way. So Corydon's going to take it out of bounds here. Set up the play. We got Vaughn. Takes it out to Fessel, top of the key. He drives it down through the middle of the floor. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Ball out of bounds. And they call off of Corydon. It's going to be Eastern ball. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul. They call a foul there, Mikey. Yeah. Not off of Corydon. I believe that's on Fessel. And that would be his fourth foul. I didn't see that. I just seen the deflection off there, and I thought it was off of Corydon, but they're going to call Vaughn with pushing the back. So Eastern's in the one in the bonus, and it's going to be Branson White at the free throw line. Branson steps up. Let the fly, and no good. But Jacob Cherry with the rebound. Back to Branson. Branson out to Caleb Jones on the right side. K. Jones 4-3. Got it! Big three-pointer by K. Jones, and Coach Fibble's going to call timeout here with 1:18 to go in the ball game. That cuts it to a three-point game. Huge three by K there. Looks like we're going to have
a full timeout. That's all he's got left. We'll stay right here as the Musketeers have cut this to a three-point ball game. And, you know, the aggravating part is they got after it the last minute and a half defensively and caused havoc. We allowed them to do what they wanted the whole second half till the last 2 minutes. Sure. And you kind of sped them up, and they're playing uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that. I mean, we picked up the pressure full court. You know, we made them get in a hurry, speed the game up a little bit, and, you know, they've had some turnovers, taking some bad shots. You know, they were up. I mean, they're up 6 points, and they're taking threes.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of, you know, they should have brought it back out, but they didn't. So, you know, we're taking advantage of that. And I think, like you said, our pressure there, full court here, gave them a little bit of trouble.
So it'll be Corydon ball here, and, you know, Musketeers, it's a one-possession game. Plenty of time, 1:18 to go.
Looks like both teams are pretty much have all their starters in, except for Branson White's in for us. Fessel with the ball, double teamed. Corydon brings it up to the left side. Shireman's got the ball, and we fouled him. So that will be our sixth foul. Corydon's not quite in the bonus yet. 1 minute and 11 seconds to go. Corydon will have the ball under the basket. That would be Eastern's sixth foul. So next foul put Corydon in the bonus. 21 here, Weber taking it out. Oh. We got a foul called on Eastern. I believe they called
Cade on that.
Cade on that, and that's Cade's first. Called a blocking foul on Cade, and Corydon's going to the line for a one in the bonus. Number 15, Abels. Abels up, no good. Jacob Cherry with the rebound. Off to Caleb Jones. Caleb back to KT. KT's bringing it up the right side. Off to K. Jones. K's got it. Taking it to the top of the key. Off to Caleb Jones. Off to KT again. KT pulls up for three. No good. Corydon with the rebound. Corydon bringing it up. Off to Vaughn. Vaughn. Weber throws it away, and they call a kick on Eastern.
Cade has to understand it's a three-point game with the minutes to go. Get the best opportunity you can. And then, there's plenty of time. That was not a good shot.
Right. I mean, take the ball basket and get old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Or
score with no, with the clock stopped. Get to the free throw line.
Yeah, exactly. So Corydon's going to have the ball out of the bounds here at the bucket. Into Martin. Martin tries to go for the shot. Go back. Oh, and they call a foul. I don't know about that, Mikey. I mean, they call. I don't think he hit him across the arm there. Martin went up for the shot and called a foul there on Eastern. Looked pretty clean to me, but, but Martin's going to be at the line now for 2 shots, and that's going to be, that was called on Branson White, and that's his 5th foul. You got Yancey coming back in the ball game here. So, Corydon's stepping to the line for 2. Shot up, no good. Martin with the miss there. Keeps it at a 3-point ball game with 42.9 seconds to go. Got 1 shot left here for Corydon. Martin with the ball. Shot up is good. Second one's good. And looks like Corydon's going to take a timeout here.
Be a 30-second timeout. Still plenty of time. I still think you get to the rim and try to get it quick, too. They've missed 2 out of the last 3 free throws. They're playing tight.
Yeah.
They're kind of playing not to lose.
Right.
But, we have to attack, put pressure on them. If they're not want to foul, you might be able to get a quick, easy one here in about 6 or 7 seconds only come off the clock. Get your pressure set up, maybe get a turnover. I mean, it's still, just a 4-point ball game.
Right. I mean, there's plenty of time left here. We just got to execute. Mikey, we don't have to settle for a 3.
Now, if you run it and you get something that is out of the set and you're wide open, I'm fine with that.
Right.
But, we have to do a better job of executing down here.
Sure. So it's going to be Eastern ball coming out at this timeout right here. Got Yancey Edlin taking it out of bounds. Going to inbound it to KT. Looks like we have our starters back in the ball game. KT with the ball, bringing it up across the timeline. KT goes to the left side. Looking. Off to Yancey. Yancey takes it back to the middle. Back door, Cage, but nothing there. Caleb Jones got the ball on the left side now. Back out to Yancey.
Yourself in a spot. You
now,
go for 3.
Yancey down the middle of the floor. Off to Jacob Cherry. Jacob is fouled. And, that's what we should have done a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
We ran about 20-some seconds off the clock, and that was a good play, but we should have got into it a little bit quicker. So now we got Jacob Cherry going to the free throw line for 2 shots, and we got 23.8 seconds to go in the ball game, 44-40. First free throw's up and good. 44-41 now. Big free throw here, so we can set up a press. Second one up and got it. 2-point ball game with 23 seconds. The Eastern full court press. Eastern's over to Fessel. Fessel's got it. Fessel looking. There's the assessment. Oh, we got Corydon wide open down for an easy layup. We lost a man there. Vaughn. So here we go. We got 11 seconds. Eastern fires a free. No good. Jacob Cherry almost with the rebound. Throws it away. No, Yancey's got it back. Foul! No! They call a foul with 2.5 seconds to go. Yancey took the ball to the bucket and got fouled. So he'll be shooting 2 with 2.5 to go. And almost he missed the layup there, but it was a difficult layup shot. So, it's a good take to the basket.
How are we subbing if they didn't count the bucket?
Yeah. I don't know why they're subbing on the... Oh, they're calling it on the floor. They called it on the floor, so it's 1 in the bonus. I'm not sure about that. There's been some questionable calls here in the second half. Yancey up with the first free throw. No good. Yancey has the rebound, throws up a 3, in and out. And that's the ball game. With the score of 46-42, Corydon's going to come away with it tonight. So...
Yeah. We'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors and be back and give our final thoughts on this ball game and hopefully get Coach Scribbles and talk about a little bit more action about what's going on here for the weekend. So this is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
Commissioner Neidig, can I have a quick word? Of course, Governor. What can I do for you? Well, I just want to say thank you. For what, sir? For your service. Well, Governor, you're welcome. And you know that I'm incredibly passionate about what we do at the IHSAA. Oh, I do, and I share your passion. Without the IHSAA, we'd be without something incredibly important to our state's culture and to me, the boys and girls basketball state tournaments. Without Hoosier hysteria, Indiana just wouldn't be Indiana, would it? You're absolutely right, it wouldn't. And after all these years, I still can't seem to prepare myself for the excitement of the tournament. Governor, the only way you could prepare for Hoosier hysteria is by getting your ticket. Oh, you know I'll be the first in line.
Nobody does basketball like Indiana. This is high school basketball. This is Indiana. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Carrie, you know how we like to say that high school sports are the purest form of amateur sports?
Pure spirit, pure sport. That's Indiana high school athletics.
Well, I learned something the other day that further proves that.
I'm interested. Tell me more, Chris.
Well, we all know what amateur means, but do you know the root of its meaning? It means for the love of.
Wow, you're right. That really does reinforce the idea that high school sports are the purest form of sport.
Fans, I'm IHSA Assistant Commissioner Chris Kaufman.
And I'm Assistant Commissioner Carrie Rosati.
If you want to watch sports in their purest form, get a ticket and go support your high school sports teams.
Everyone there, from the players and coaches to the fans and officials, they are there simply for the love of the game.
Pure spirit.
Pure sport.
This is pure spirit. This is pure sport. This is your IHSAA.
It's so good to have high school sports fans back in the stands this year, isn't it? I couldn't agree more. We've missed their cheers, their energy, their spirit, and their support. When you buy a ticket to high school athletic events, you're not only supporting your school's athletic department, you're also supporting your school's second classroom. That's because the court, the gym, and the pool are where student athletes learn valuable life lessons that will guide them the rest of their lives. From teamwork and time management to responsibility and respect, I'm Brian Lewis, a proud Jasper Wildcat. And I'm Robert Falcon, a South Bend LaSalle Lion. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. We're also both educators, so we know firsthand that high school sports aren't just about winning and losing. They're about learning and growing, too. So, buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events and support the education of teams in your community.
This is supporting your school. This is supporting your community. This is your IHSAA.
It's hard to believe that in 1972, fewer than 300,000 girls played high school sports in the U.S. It's true. Today, more than 3 million girls play high school sports, and it's all thanks to Title IX. When Title IX passed 50 years ago, it created a level playing field for women and girls in high school athletic programs.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as the Musketeers fall to the Corydon Panthers, 46-42. With the loss, that'll move the Musketeers to 14-3 on the season, and Corydon will move to 13-6. We're waiting to try to get coach's thoughts on the ball game, and while we're waiting, Shane, just some of your thoughts here real quick about, tonight's game.
The second half is what, Corydon stepped it up there, and they outscored us 37 to,
19, I believe.
19, and they just kind of got it going there. But, we just really, I wouldn't say gave it to them, but we had a lot of turnovers. I think we had 8 the second half, 5 the first half, 13 for total. But, a lot of them 8 turnovers in the second half were, big turnovers. So we didn't handle the pressure there until the last few minutes of the we did better there the last 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game. But we got coach coming in here.
The female student athletes across this country, including here in Indiana.
You got us, Coach? Hold on here.
Trying to get Coach Fribble up here. Get him on. Having a little bit of trouble.
All right, now, Coach, you on here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're good. Coach, tough one tonight. Talk a little bit about, what the difference was in your opinion of, Corydon coming out on top and us not coming out on top.
Well, Corydon's a team that's got a lot of different guys who can make shots, and I thought we defended really well. They put up 92 points or whatever it was against Brownstown, and they get 46 here. I thought we did a really good job in that regard. I was very disappointed in our lack of discipline. Offensively, we didn't throw it into the post very often. If we did, our post guys were not aggressive when they caught it. They didn't go aggressively to catch it, and then making moves afterwards was not great. Like when it comes to actually making a move, we were catching the pass, and I don't know of very many possessions where we had a ball reversal or more than one, which I'd like to think that when it comes to playing in games that our teams would be the smarter opponent, and we weren't tonight, and that was frustrating for me.
Talk about, you've had a strange 2 weeks, and, not making excuses, but, the layoff and trying to get where you want, going into the postseason, does that have an effect on you guys?
I don't think so. I think our guys, every single time out I said the same thing, and we never adjusted. It was one of them. When it comes to coachability, I praise our guys for being coachable, and I've always have. But tonight we were not coachable. Tonight we struggled to adjust. We struggled to make those changes. We've had plenty of time to practice, which should mean we should be that much more disciplined. And we struggled tonight.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to Corydon. I thought they really pressured us, and turnovers was absolutely horrendous here in the second half.
Third quarter was really bad.
Yeah, and and it was unforced turnovers. And missed blockouts. You get an opportunity. I believe he was down 2 and have a missed layup, and we don't get the rebound. And talk about going forward. What do we have to do? I know you're going to say discipline, but what do we have to do to get better?
Well, we just got to be, and part of it is in our practices. They go against the JV. They don't have to reverse it. They throw it to the first side. They throw it to their post guy. They get what they want after that. So we're just going to have to create more situations where we force them to be disciplined. We've got to be patient enough to get reversals. Teams are going to make us do that, and that's what we've got to be willing to do. So I do think it's that. Our defense, I thought, was really good. That was what we stressed all week because, a team like this, you've got to defend well. And we did a really good job of that. I was proud of their defense. But offensively, which has been a hurdle, us getting to that point. Last year, I felt like our defense was ahead of our offense. Early, I felt like our offense was ahead of our defense, and then it kind of flipped. But now we're kind of the opposite there, to where our defense is much further ahead of our offense.
Yeah, and you come away with the win if, you finish layups. I mean, you missed point-blank layups tonight. And,
Caden Temple was 1 for 5 when it comes to twos. Not at all saying that it's on him, but that's just the first one I looked at here where, and he, every time he shot one, it was like right there at the rim, right. And he was struggling knocking it in.
He usually finishes.
Absolutely, yeah. He's a guy where he was just struggling on it. Now he was getting knocked around like crazy, but that's a guy that usually would be shooting 3 for 5, 4 for 5 from those areas, which would obviously change the thing.
And that brings my next point to you is, we've talked about in the past, your field goal percentage inside the 3-point line. And tonight, we struggled 10 to 23 at, still 39%, but that's below, probably 10% below what you normally shoot from inside the 3-point line.
Yes.
And, at this point in the season, you've got to overcome that. And, you get a quick turnaround. You'll be back in action Tuesday night as you travel to Rock Creek, who's it's not going to be an easy game down there. Talk a little bit about that.
They're a team with a lot of size. They've got a 7-footer. They've got a 6'7" post player. They've got, when it comes to guards, they've got a really quick guard They've got another guard who shoots it well, and their last starter, he's a guard who can do a lot of different stuff. He can get to the rim, he can shoot jumpers, he can shoot threes, pretty crafty. So they're really they're a team kind of like Corydon where a lot of different guys can score, so we're going to have to defend really well. And it's also one of those things where we're going to have to be the more disciplined team. So I am excited about the quick turnarounds. That way we can attack what we had issues with today.
Shane? Yeah, I mean, tough game, but Corydon's a good ball club. What can you, going forward here, with who you got, coming up, going into tournament play, what can you take from this game and learn from it to help you going forward?
Well, I do think the sets that we ran were effective. I was trying to avoid running more of them because our guys needed to learn, and we do have to learn at some point. I could have called a set every single possession, and when it comes to tournament time, that is maybe what would have happened. But here, I just wanted us to try to get something out of our offense, and we struggle with that. So that's going to be what we have to attack is how to get our guys to know exactly where to attack and when to find our post guy and how to find those reversals and things like that. So I do think that we'll be able to adjust and do better at that area. But again, our defense I thought was pretty good. Was pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it because Corydon's been putting up 70, 80, 90 points a game. So defensively, y'all played really well tonight. So, well, Coach, we appreciate you stopping by. I know it's a disappointing, frustrating loss tonight. As in your 3 losses, I know 2 of them you really felt like you should have won with the North Harrison and tonight as well. But we know you'll get back to work and have these boys prepared for Tuesday night. As the season's winding down quick, and you got 5 games in 2 weeks, so it's not going to be a lot of time for you to correct things with practice. Just you're going to have to do it in a short amount of time. But we're excited. The exciting part for me tonight was the crowd that these guys brought out.
Absolutely.
And hopefully they don't get a bad taste that this is just one game and he played a really good team. But we appreciate it, Coach. We'll be back down there Tuesday night to have your game, and appreciate you stopping by, buddy.
Yeah, thank you guys.
That's Coach Cribble, and you can hear the frustration in his voice, Shane. And it's one of those interviews you really hated to do, and because it's simple to talk about what the difference in the ball game was tonight. It was just, and he kind of said it in a way that was a nice way, but just lack of focus and turnovers, and not being ready to go coming out of the locker room in the second half. And I think that's what this coaching staff does a really good job, and Coach Cribble does a really good job. He's going to fix them kind of things. He'll work that stuff out in practice. He'll make adjustments, and he'll fix that. Stuff and the turnovers and stuff like that. We'll become more aware. But this is a good game to learn from. You got to take, whether you win or lose, what can you learn from each game, whether you win or lose. So, I look for Coach Cribble they'll adjust, and they'll come out and they'll play a better game Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, and we haven't said it all year, and I'm going to, because I kind of feel like it was. You could see it tonight. But this is the first time that I thought we kind of had taken a 14-2 record to our head. That we're good, and we're supposed to win, and we didn't execute like we should have of late. And no, we didn't. I agree with that. Against good teams, if you want to get out of sectional and regional, we have to do a better job at this kind of thing, and we haven't. Right. We've struggled. Struggled with the Henryville games that shouldn't have been that close. Struggled tonight, Charlestown. That's the things we got to get better at. And we've got to clean up in the next 2 weeks. Right. That's like Coach Fribble said. I think right now our defense is ahead of our offense. But usually early on, especially early on in the season, our sets and stuff, we were executing. And like you said, here lately, the last few games, we haven't executed as well as we normally do. Now teams they have seen us, know what we're going to do, but still need to do a little bit better job of executing on offense. Yeah. So
for Corydon. Excuse me. They were led in scoring with Vaughn and Weber with 13 apiece, Martin with 11, Fessel with 8, and then Abels with 1 for a total of 46. For the Musketeers, they were led and scored by Kate Jones' 20, Jacob Cherry's 13, and then Caleb Jones with a 3, Caden Temple with 4, and Eli Guthrie with 2 for a total of 46. The Musketeers out-rebounded the Panthers 28-24. Turnovers, the Musketeers had 13 to Corydon's 10. And the Musketeers did have 9 assists. That is one positive you can take out of the stats tonight. But once again, you know, you talked about it, 37 to 19 second half scoring as the Panthers outscored the Musketeers by 18 in the second half.
Yeah, and right there, you know, you were naming off the leading scores. If you look at us, you know, Cade had 20 and Jacob had 13, but after that, we really didn't have, you know, and that's where you know, like see Yancey step up. He usually can get 10 to 12 a game, or KT. So that's, I think, the difference in the ball game is we didn't have anybody. We didn't have that third score.
Yeah,
you know, so that hurt us.
So once again, a final here at Eastern. The Musketeers fall to Corydon Panthers 46-42. And real quick, before we send it back to the station, Lady Musketeers will be in action tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. at Crawford County in the regional, as they will play Forest Park in game 1. If they advance, and fortunate enough to advance, they will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night against the winner of the second game. It ought to be a good one. We need the Musketeer Nation to get down to Crawford County tomorrow, be supportive of these girls. We've kind of hit a positive stretch on winning 4 straight sectionals, but we've hit a stretch of 3 straight regional final games that we haven't been able to complete.
Yeah, so, come out and watch them play. You know, it's going to be exciting. Regionals are, you know, nothing like going to a regional and you get a lot of fans there and it's pretty loud.
Yeah,
you know, so
it's a good time, and it's something these kids have worked extremely hard for, and you know, so. But once again, if not able to make it out, we will have the broadcast on WSLM, as they're going to allow us to bring the broadcast on FM and AM. It'll be 1220 AM and 97.9 on FM. So we appreciate that. Thank Greg and Becky for that, and all the sponsors that go in hand in allowing that to happen. And Shane, we'll get Wes back tomorrow for the game, and excited for that. Be a good time, and hopefully we'll be back down here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Hopefully we can.
So it's going to be a busy 2 weeks. Boys got 5 games in, you know, basically 12 days. Sectional draw next Sunday at, I believe, 5 o'clock. WSLM will host that. It should be on TV as well. So a lot going on here in the next few weeks. Then we'll get ready to start boys postseason.
Yep.
So, Shane, unless you have something else.
No, that's it.
We'll send it back to the station. This is Mikey and Shane saying God bless and be safe.